Cheeky breeky comrades, and welcome to another episode of Ghost Insurgent Presents. Today, I'm going to be going over grenade launcher shells with you. One of my favorite toys to play with in the Airsoft game, to be honest. This is a blast shot, straight shot, however you want to phrase it. I just call it a blast shot. It just shoots about 35 to 40 BBs roughly. I'll do the count with you. Just comes shooting out the front in a burst shot. Okay? Now, your green gas, if you guys can see that, sorry, right there, that's where your green gas goes. This is the firing pin, okay? Inside the launcher here, if you could see, you see the pin moving? That pin hits this. And what happens is, when it hits, okay, when it hits, and that's how your enemy feels. Okay, now, you're never really supposed to open these. It happens, the balls get loose sometimes, so you may have to open it. I'm going to show you what to do if you have to troubleshoot it, basically. Usually nothing goes wrong with this end, to be honest with you. This end usually stays pretty good. All it really is the pin, and then you have your spring that lays inside your pin, if you guys can see that. Okay? Okay. Now this piece, you got your shell head. Okay? It's just your basic shell head. Okay. Then you have your inner mechanism that actually is what helps release the gas which pushes the BBs out. Now, if you could notice here, I don't know if you could see, you should be able to see it okay. You see these little silver balls? There's 3 of them, okay? Sometimes they come loose. Not a big deal. I'm actually going to knock them out because I want to show you what to do in case they come loose on you and your shell ain't working. This is one of the trouble shoots you may have to do. I had to do it myself. This is how I found out. So, here we go. I'm going to knock out the little balls. Again, you don't need to do this. You shouldn't take them out. You don't have to. I'm only taking them out because I want to show you what to do if they ever get loose, or you may give your friend your shell. He may unscrew it not knowing what's going on. So, don't mind me. I'm just prepping it, getting the grease and everything on it off of it. Okay. So, you'd start off like this. Obviously, you go to put it in. Well, there it is. And it's going to fall out. So, what I like to do, again, you could use Vaseline, or I use Parker Super O-Lube for O-rings. I happen to be able to get the stuff at work, so that's what I use. But you could use regular Vaseline, is just fine. Okay? You don't need a lot, but you take a little glob on your fingers, and you want to go around here. Put a little dab in that hole, put a little dab in the other hole, and a little dab in the other hole. Okay? Any residual on your finger, just wipe on a towel. You should always have a towel handy whenever you're doing any kind of modding or fixing. Comes in handy. Wipe grease off your hands, stuff like that. Then you take the little balls and you put the bearings back in those holes. Okay? Very simply, they should pretty much stay once you have the lube or your Vaseline in place. And it'll look like that. Okay? Now, you take this and it goes, the head part, not the hollow piece, not the hollow part. The flush part goes down towards the tip of the grenade. Okay? It ain't going to go far. It's only going to go a little bit. That's it. That's all it goes. Then you take your other side and you just simply put them back together and screw it closed. Now, sometimes these need to be primed. Not always. So what I like to do to check it is I take my green gas, and there's your port. Once again, that's your green gas fill. Put it in. It's good. It didn't need to be primed. Okay, I'm just going to shoot it off. Now, in the case of that it needs to be primed, which it usually doesn't, you'll know because when you go to fill the gas, it'll just and it'll just keep coming out on you. In that case, what you would do is you see this center point. Hold on one second. Let me unload this. Okay, you see this center, the pin. What you would do is you would take your marker, pen, anything solid, and just push it down and let it pop back up. Sometimes it gets stuck. That's okay. Don't worry about it. You just got to play with it a little bit. And it comes flush. Make sure it's flush. Then test your gas again. Okay, you hear that sound? That means she's good. She has gas. She's fully gassed up. Okay? Ready to be loaded. Which brings me to my next step. Got my BBs here. I am sorry. I do apologize. I'm going to have to walk away for 1 second. I did forget one thing for this video. I apologize. Please bear with me, my comrades. Okay, I apologize about that, guys. So let's see how many BBs actually go inside the shell. Let me see. Let's not put that in front of the camera. That's not nice. You guys can't see what I'm doing over here. Alright, let's see. Just poured a handful in. I didn't count yet. Just kind of... I mean... I don't know if you could see in there, but that's about how much you want. You want to leave a little bit of a space. I could probably get away with a couple more. I'm gonna do a count for you so you know how many to load inside this kind of shell. See, that's too many. Too many. I'm gonna take a couple out now. Yeah, that looks like a good amount. So let's count and see how many we have in here, guys. Let's see. It holds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. I'm going to leave it at 50. We're going to go 50. 50 is more than enough. Okay. Now, they do sell a little plastic cap with the shells. I don't buy them. It's not what I do. I personally use your regular old toilet paper. Just works fine. You rip a little piece like this, about, give or take. You just ball it up. You know, ball it up. And not too hard, because you do want it to come out. You do. But now, we're not losing the BBs. So, that's pretty much the procedure on that. After shooting a few times, I say about every maybe 3 or 4 shots that you shoot your shell, take a little bit of grenade oil. And right in the bottom here, just push it down a little bit, couple drops, and just let it sit there, smear, you know, push it around or whatever. Maybe hold your shell upside down like that for a little while. Try to let it drip in there. It's good to keep the seals lubricated, that's all. The green gas does that because the green gas does have lubrication in it. But I'm a little anal, and I like to make sure all my gear is up to par. Okay? So now we're loaded. We're ready to rock. We got BBs in it. So I think it's time to try to maybe show you guys it blowing up. What do you think? Sound like a good idea? Let's go do it, fellas. I'm gonna be walking, so you might not see a perfect video. Okay? Just gonna show you how to load the shell real quick before I get up. Just goes inside the end, and then this closes. I like to keep my grenade launcher on safety. As you see, I don't have a rail mount anymore, so I use it more of a in my pouch, honestly, when I'm running a game like this. This is how I carry it. And then, of course, I got my rifle, okay? Then, you know, if I need to, boom! Get guys out of my way. Anyway, cheeky breeky, let's go blow this thing up and see what happens. Okay. Just bear with me, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of walking through my house at the moment. So, you're just going to have to bear with me for a couple seconds here. Gotta go outside, you know. Can't be blowing these things off in the house. I would never advise that for anybody to be test firing in your house. Always go outside, and always safety goggles when you're loading your shells. I've had a few blow off in my face. It happens. They're not 100%. Okay. Let me see if I can switch my camera mode for you guys. I don't know if I'm able to, but I'm going to try. Okay. I can't switch my camera mode to flip around, I guess. So, what I'm going to do is just turn my camera around. I really do hope I get a good video for you guys of it going off. I don't know. I'm going to do the best I can, guys. I do apologize if this end part of the video does not come out so well. I will record a better one if it does not. Okay? So, cheeky breeky, let's do it. How you doing? Okay, again, people, I don't know if this video is going to come out very good because of the angle of the phone, but I'm trying for you. I don't know if you're going to be able to see the shot. I will check the video afterwards and see if it came out. Cheeky breeky, comrades. Thank you again for checking out my channel. Yours truly, Ghost Insurgent.